Hey, what's up, metal and heavy music fans? It's Flight of Icarus again with MetalTrenches.com, and I wanted to share another music video for you. This is HUMAVOID with Lidless, and it's coming from the full-length record of the same name coming out August 21st. But before I do that, if you like to stay up to date with the best and brightest metal bands and albums from the underground and above, then stick with me by hitting that subscribe button down below. Album reviews, interviews, tier lists, you can find it all every single week. Oh yeah. I'm gonna say right off the bat, listen to the album. Looking forward to spending a lot more time with it to put together a review. If you love like early Meshuggah, this is gonna be right up your alley. And then toss in dual vocals. You got some female vocals and male vocals, and then synth and piano, but more so than piano, because this is where I really got stoked when I first started watching this video. I haven't watched the whole thing yet, but guitar. Fucking keytar. I saw that and I was like, my god, this band was designed for me. How often do you see that nowadays? That's a weird looking face. But like, her vocals, man, just totally recall for me like early kind of like Chaosphere Meshuggah vocals. And then of course the riffs right there too. It's got a little bit more of the modern production of the later albums, but just overall it evokes the same sense of like the first time I heard their earlier albums. And then when you add that synth to the background, it's just so dope. This is gonna be potentially one of those albums that I'm thinking I'm gonna remember by the end of the year. Smear that paint. Get messy. Do whatever. I don't give a fuck. As long as this music is playing, you can do whatever you want. Was that a Rammstein shirt? I thought I saw the Rammstein R on somebody's sleeve. He's even kind of making a Meshuggah face there. That She got braces too. Making braces metal and fucking badass. Oh yeah. Little breakdown. This album's just full of like cool. They even have the jazzy solos too. I can't remember if this song has them. But man, fucking sick breakdown here. I'm digging this mask. Cool contact lenses too. God, she sounds so much like Jens, like early Jens, and then he sounds kind of like later career Jens. Plus, you all know I love dual vocals. I think one thing I'm missing here that I love about dual vocals is you don't hear a whole lot of them doing it at the same time, and I love that layered effect. Would love to do that. And also one mustache aficionado to another, digging the handlebars. I haven't been doing it lately because I haven't gotten out of the house much, but I'm a fan. We'll have to exchange tips on what wax you use, so I'm very particular about mine. That piano too, the way it links up with the riffs, it's just so fucking awesome. And major props for just even being able to play a guitar. Like, I can't imagine trying to play a piano that's hanging from my shoulders while I'm banging my head, no less. It just seems incredibly awkward with this little eye effect going on here. Y'all, seriously, you need to hear this album. It will blow your mind holes. And I'm kicking myself a little bit because I did a For Fans Of episode of Meshuggah, where I take a big band and I recommend more underground bands that sound like them. And I already did a Meshuggah episode, and I'm like, fuck, I totally would have made these guys part of that episode. But I did not, so... There's plenty of bands, though, that love this style, so maybe I'll do a part 2 at some point. Hell yeah. Oh, they got more stuff, too. I'm gonna have to check out more videos. Looks like they just have a thing for painting their faces. That was the dopeness. You got me. Loved it. Loved the video. That, again, was Lidless from HUMAVOID. They're a Finnish progressive death metal band, and the album, also called Lidless, is due August 21st. So expect me to share some more on this before that happens, but definitely do not miss this album. You will not be disappointed. But yeah, let me know what you think of down in the comments, and definitely be sure to check out that For Fans of episode of Meshuggah, and stick around because, like I said, there's tons of other content to explore here. Full album reviews, album roundups for other bands like HUMAVOID. This is where you're going to discover all sorts of crazy stuff. And then I've got album tier lists for kind of more popular mainstream metal bands. And then the podcast where I actually do long-form interviews with these very talented and interesting musicians. Also in the description, you can find links to all of our social media, our email newsletter, and the Patreon and Subscribe Star if you want to take that extra jump to becoming a full-time supporter. But that'll do it for now. Flight of Icarus signing off. I will see you in the trenches.